Skull Rock Podcast, talking all things Disney, with your hosts, Aljon Go and Dave Bossert.
Do you just love to learn more about the magic that embodies animated films, theme park attractions, and more? The all-encompassing universe created and produced by the genius of Walt Disney has spanned nearly 100 years and counting.
From his earliest film endeavors with the Laugh-O-Gram cartoons and the Alice comedies, to the creation of Mickey Mouse, to the first animated feature film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and then dreaming up Disneyland, Walt Disney continuously raised the creative bar, and today his company has carried on that tradition as a global entertainment juggernaut. I'm Dave Bossert, artist, filmmaker, and author.
And I'm Aljon Go, musician, podcaster, and radio guy. Every week, Dave and I will explore the entertainment galaxy that is Disney with insightful conversation, stories, and special guests talking all things Disney.
Listen to never-before-heard stories and behind-the-scenes moments from some of your favorite Disney films, theme park attractions, performances, books, music, and so much more from knowledgeable, insightful, and thought-provoking hosts and guests. Hear the latest news about Disney past, present, and future.
Skull Rock Podcast is your go-to source for the magic we all love. Skull Rock Podcast. Visit skullrockpodcast.com. I'm Aljon Go, podcaster and producer of the Disney List, Skull Rock Podcast, and Dining at Disney. When you're creating content, podcast, webcasting, live streaming, or wanting to step up your video conference calls, you need quality gear and accessories. That's why I use Gator Frameworks in my studio. From professional broadcast boom arms and microphone stands, studio monitor speaker stands, ring light kits, headphone holders, elite furniture studio desks, and acoustic wall treatments, Gator Frameworks has you covered. Gator is the leading brand of cases, stands, and support system solutions for music, Pro AV, Creative Pro, IT, and general utility industries. They have over 1,000 different solutions made from vacuum formed plastics, rational molded plastics, wood, sewn, and EVA materials. Leveraging their expertise in case design and manufacturing, Gator has a complete OEM division that works with leading companies around the world to engineer and create custom cases for original equipment manufacturers. For more information, visit GatorFrameworks.com. Product provided in exchange for promotional consideration.
This is Kat from Dining at Disney. In a little bit, we're going to talk about Grad Nite, but first, Kristen has some exceptional travel deals for you. Kristen, tell us where the people can save some money.
If you want to check out Adventures by Disney, you can book right now through August 8th for select travel March 10th of 2023 through March 31st of 2024. So you have a full year of discounts going on right now where you can save up to $500 per person. And again, this has to be booked by August 8th of 2022.
That's awesome, Kristen. How can the people contact you to book these fabulous vacations?
You can hit me up at themeparksandcruises@gmail.com.
From the Gator Framework Studio in Music City, it's the Dining at Disney podcast.
Another thing about good food, it brings folks together, all walks of life.
You'll discover all the best restaurants and food as you hungrily explore the Disney parks.
Let's do this thing!
The Dining at Disney podcast with your hosts, Kristen Hoetzel, Bubba Alvarez, and Kat Arcori.
Welcome to the Dining at Disney podcast. I'm Kristen, and joining me is Kat and producer Aljon. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to the podcast. You can catch 2 shows a week. I haven't promised talking all this time.
Look, I was distracted. Hold on. I was distracted, Kristen. Because there's a photo of this lady behind the menu, and this lady has this, literally, she looks like Eeyore behind there. She's
yes,
like,
she does.
What's going on here? Sorry.
Yeah, she has a droopy face.
Why are you so sad, miss? Why you look so sad?
She doesn't think anybody's catching her face in the picture, and she's like, do I have to hold this on?
Why the long face? That's my Eeyore impersonation. Sorry.
As I was saying, we do 2 shows a week. Okay, Kat. So our big topic is Grad Nite. But before we get into that, I know we have some Buzz Lightyear treats that people can enjoy.
Yes, there's some treats and some souvenirs. I will start out by saying this. I'm biased when it comes to Lightyear because my meatball boyfriend is voicing him. So when I talk really well about this movie that I haven't seen yet, it's specifically because of Chris Evans. So the magical...
You called him a meatball.
He's my meatball boyfriend. He's my meatball. I love him. We're meant to be. The end.
He's America's ass, right?
He's a gift. He's a true treasure.
That's right.
Chris, if you're listening, we love you. So at the Lightyear premiere yesterday, well, that was when this is airing. It might not have been yesterday. So it was June 8th. They premiered Lightyear at the El Capitan here in Hollywood. And one of the things they were giving out as gifts is the Lightyear Gauntlet, which is the Thanos Gauntlet / Iron Man Gauntlet from Marvel from Avengers Campus, painted to look like Buzz Lightyear's little arm glove with the laser shooty thing. It's super cute. It looks so fun.
That's hilarious.
It's so dumb. I need one for each hand, obviously. The movie's getting really good reviews. I just want to put that out into the universe.
It actually looks pretty cool. This Lightyear Gauntlet. Fun. It's cool.
Yeah.
Does it make the noise?
I don't know. There's a lot of music playing in this video that I'm not going to play, so you can't really tell. But in my mind, and probably out of my mouth, if I buy it, I will just make the pew pew sounds, which is fine.
Which is funny because, I'm looking at that Instagram post and I'm thinking to myself, boy, that thumbnail looks like that guy's a deer stuck in headlights.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my. That poor guy.
If plastic cup holders are not your thing, over at Swirls on the Water at Disney Springs, they're featuring a Lightyear Ice Cream Cone, which is the purple swirl and green cone with white chocolate wings. I believe that the ice cream is flavored cheesecake.
Whoa.
Cheesecake soft serve, white chocolate rings, galaxy sprinkles. It looks super cute. I'm a big fan of Swirls on the Water, so I would definitely try this. It looks delightful.
It does. It does look good.
Very colorful.
It says, Kristen, for you, it says in this review, it is as sweet as cotton candy.
I may try it.
Cat knows you. Cat knows you.
Well, I know she likes cotton candy flavored ice cream. Okay?
I am addicted to cotton candy flavored things. If it says, I don't care what it is. If there was a hot dog that said it was cotton candy flavored, I would probably try it.
That's weird.
Honestly,
I'm just saying, I will try almost anything cotton candy flavored. That was my purpose of the comment.
Lady who is obsessed with hot dogs might do the same. So I get it.
What? That is so strange. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's lots of Buzz Lightyear things happening. Buzz Lightyear is in theaters on June 17th here in the U.S. So be sure to check it out. Try some of these snacks. And if you're at Disneyland soon, you'll be able to get this cup holder. So yay for Buzz Lightyear and my meatball boyfriend.
And when you post on Instagram, make sure you tag us in your post or use hashtag dining at Disney.
We need to see it.
Yes.
Tell us if it tastes like cotton candy.
Yes.
Okay, so on to Grad Nite. Okay, so this is the first ever Disneyland After Dark Grad Nite Reunion Event. That I don't know why it was so hard to say. It's going to be taking place over at Disney California Adventure Park on June 23rd, 28th, and 30th. So I know we've got all kinds of cool things going on with this. So let's start with the Dance and Sing the Decades Away. So they're going to have a high energy moving pep rally on a parade route featuring Mickey's Glee Club and Goofy's dance team. There's also over in Cars Land, Route 66 Street Party. It's going to be a throwback to the 60s, including Hot Rod, the DJ spinning classic tunes from the 60s.
That sounds great.
In Hollywood Land, there's going to be a graduating class dance party, multiple present day hit tracks, including top genres like hip hop, reggae, punk, funk, and what is that?
Cumbia?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, like Salinas.
Oh, I've never heard it called that. Okay.
Yeah.
In the Pacific Wharf, you can sing the night away to retro disco karaoke hits of the 70s and 80s. No, not disco.
I'm in. Donna Summer's forever, man.
I am so not a disco person.
I'm into it.
I love karaoke. I don't care. Any song.
I do like karaoke.
Not Carrie Underwood. Anything but Carrie Underwood. But yes, for karaoke.
Oh.
I have, speaking of Carrie Underwood, did karaoke. Aljon was playing guitar with a local band that does like live
band karaoke. That's what we do.
That's what I was trying to say. Gosh, give me a second to finish my sentence.
Sorry. Should I leave? Should I go? Should I leave?
It was live band karaoke, and I did Carrie Underwood's Before He Cheats.
He cheats. Yep.
Oh, I had a blast playing that. Actually, I don't mind playing it because there's actually some meaty guitar parts in it. But I love live band karaoke, guys. I do. I love playing. I love playing in a band, and you never know what song you're going to get. And sometimes it's great, and sometimes it's fun, and sometimes it's a complete train wreck. And Kristen was there when I was playing at Blake Shelton's Club downtown, and it was a complete train wreck. You've seen Few, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, there's video of it somewhere. I challenge thee to look for them.
If you go off the beaten path in Nashville to do karaoke, you're going to find really good like people. You go down where all the tourist people go, and you're like, oh my.
Well, that's
somebody needs to tell her she sounds like a sheep or a goat.
Mom came to LA once and I took her to karaoke. My friend was hosting karaoke and I took her out there and she was like, how do you sing karaoke here? It's like being on an episode of American Idol. Everybody's Whitney Houston. I was like, welcome to Los Angeles. Like, what do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, it's true.
Come on.
But it is funny though, because in Nashville, when you do karaoke, you're either one end of the spectrum or you're not.
Oh yeah.
Because everybody is trying, there are musicians everywhere and everyone's trying to entertain. And then you have the really professional karaoke people that bring their own microphones and like have they're all done up and they do their thing. And then of course you have, the hacks and all the bachelorette parties that are going crazy. And then you have me, the band that just sits there and goes, okay, Taylor Swift again, let's go. Achy breaky heart again, let's go.
I love it. I'm in. 100% in.
Yes.
Okay. So let's get on to flavors.
I was going to say, I played Miley Cyrus. That's fun. Anyway, next.
Okay. On to the food.
Okay. So, unique cafeteria inspired foods, the tasty ones. I don't know what that means, like flat chicken patties and square pizza, but that's fine. Including award winners, Clarabelle's Hand Scooped Ice Cream, Cozy Cone Motel, Pacific Wharf Cafe, the Hollywood Lounge, Pim's Test Kitchen, Terran Treats, Smoothies, Smoked Jumpers Grill, and many more, which probably means food carts and churro carts, which we're into. The OG hot dog from award winners in Hollywoodland. Bacon wrapped all beef foot-long hot dog with grilled onions, mayo, mustard, spicy ketchup, and pickled jalapeno relish. Served in a toasted bun with your choice of mandarin oranges or film strip fries. I do love film strip fries so much. All that and a berry cereal shake from Schmoothies in Hollywoodland.
That looks good.
That looks really good. Vanilla ice cream shake with crunchy cereal topped with whipped cream and berry cereal. It looks like Captain Crunch to me. I'm going to make that discernment for us. It looks like Captain Crunch. Over at Pim's Test Kitchen, the stupendous sriracha and bacon pizza slice. It's a spicy sriracha pizza with spicy candy bacon and fried eggs served with kale Caesar salad. It's got little baby fried eggs on it, you guys, and I can't eat it, but I love it already.
It looks good. I want that.
So good.
I wonder if they're quail. Did you say they're quail eggs?
It just says fried eggs, but they're little, so they gotta be
they're tiny.
Eggs, right?
Gotta be quail eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm in. It's like a unicorn. Raspberry cheesecake ration from Terran Treats in Avengers Campus. A yellow raspberry flavored spiral churro with cheesecake icing. Looks like a little funfetti Dunkaroo situation going on there, which I love. Kristen, so I don't talk for 10 minutes. What's happening at the Cozy Cone Motel?
Oh, they have the cherry cone vertible.
Oh, thank
it
goodness.
It is vanilla soft serve served in a cinnamon bread cone with warm cherries. I will take it minus the cherries.
I am here for it. I'll take your cherries.
There's also a cheeseburger Mac burger from Smoke Jumper's Grill.
Oh, my.
It is a double burger patty topped with cheeseburger mac cheeseburger sauce, pickles, and cheese sauce served with crinkle cut fries.
Oh, my.
That is a lot of burger and cheese. Like, that's a mouthful to say.
Total to be closer. When it says cheeseburger mac, does that mean like hamburger helper? Is that what?
That's what I think of.
Okay. All right. I'm not mad about it.
No, I'm not either, to be honest. I'm loving it. You had me at cheese.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I like this bling bling cereal churro over at Goofy's Churro Cart. It's your classic churro that's been rolled in chocolate cookie crumbles topped with cereal mix and condensed milk. And it looks really good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So it says for this event to show your school spirit. However, it must abide by attire guidelines, which makes me think somebody at some point broke rules that they needed to include that in there.
I know that's the standard operating procedure now for everything.
Mm-hmm. No masks.
No masks.
It says you
But
have
not like character masks.
Mm-hmm. Full face mask.
Yeah, this is an audio medium, and I don't know why I'm gesturing at my own face.
Oh.
But like surgical masks, like for your health and safety, are still allowed. It's the ones that cover your full face. That
Yes. In other words, no full rubber mask.
no Darth Vader.
No Darth Vader mask. No Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. Mask.
How Darth Vader would be showing your school spirit? Not quite sure.
Rebel Alliance High. That's where I went.
Rebel Alliance High. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was questionable.
I thought you went to. I was thinking maybe you went to Sky School or High. What is it? Sky High. He went to Sky High with Kelly Preston, rest in peace, and all them. Right? Who else was in Sky High?
Nick Braun.
Oh yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Panabaker. I'm pulling this out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, Panabaker was in it. Yeah, before she was in the Flash, right? So she was in there.
Yep.
Oh, Panabaker's great.
Which Panabaker?
The older one.
I just can remember there's two. There's Danielle, and I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Oh, Kurt Russell was in it.
Kurt Russell. That's right.
Yeah, Kurt Russell. And,
there we go.
Yeah.
Ron, good times. Anyway,
Good times.
It's $150 per person to do this. That doesn't include parking, but it does include 3 extra hours of mix-in in the park. So that's nice.
Have you ever attended a grad night, Kat?
My grad night was in Michigan in the cafeteria of my high school. It was casino themed. It was not a good time.
Oh.
No.
We didn't have a grad night.
You didn't have grad night either.
Huh. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I'm good.
Boo-hoo.
This sounds fun, though.
It does. That's a lot of money when you think about it. If you're thinking of high school kids going $150.
Okay.
That's
I just
a
thought of
lot.
a story, and I want to tell you guys a story, but it's a little colorful. So I was working a gig last week with a guy who worked for Disney for like 30 years.
Okay.
He was telling us how some people got in trouble for bringing things that weren't supposed to be brought into the convention. And he was telling us how he worked grad nights because they would go into like put in all the decking and lights and stuff for like DJs, and they'd work grad nights. And before grad night, they'd go through and like check all the bushes because kids would come with their annual passes like the day before or before the grad night and like hide contraband in the bushes. Like get blitzed at the grad night. And he was telling us all these stories about how they found all this like crazy stuff in the bushes at Disneyland because these kids thought they had like were going to get one up on Mickey Mouse or whatever to like smoke cigarettes while they rode Small World. And I don't know why this made me think of that, but it made me laugh really hard because my grad night, my mom was at my grad night. That was not an option for us. So I thought it was really funny. And now this one, they're probably like going to encourage you to get an extra shot in whatever drink you're drinking, which I'm in for. It's going to be great.
Well, here's my question. They snuck in contraband into the parks to put it in the bushes.
Yeah.
Right? Why wouldn't they get caught sneaking it into the park during grad night?
I I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
It's like, we'll sneak stuff into the park and then we'll save it for Grad Night. It'll be awesome. Instead of just like, let's just sneak it into the park for Grad Night and not leave it overnight for other people to take.
Maybe they like couldn't bring bags in with them. I don't know. But
so bizarre.
He was telling us how he found like all these things in like bushes, how they found all these things in bushes because people would hide it to like get it past security or whatever, which I think is so funny.
So I thought when you were telling this story that you were going to talk about how after Grad Night, they went through the bushes and had to hose everything down because people got sick.
No, I mean, maybe that too, but prior to Grad Night.
I thought that's exactly where you're going for these Grad Night stories. I'm like, because it was disgusting there. Kind of like Epcot after Food and Wine Festival. Okay. All right.
No.
Oh, well, we've heard stories about Food and Wine Festival, but that's a whole other podcast, gang.
Well,
yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, I think we covered everything when it comes to Grad Night. And I was going to say, and a little bit more.
It's in the bushes. I left you a surprise.
We hope you enjoyed today's show. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to the Dining at Disney podcast. You can find us on Anchor or any of the other fantastic podcasting platforms out there. If you do head over to Anchor, you can be a donor and you can donate to the show for as little as 99 cents a month or as much as $9.99 a month. And you too then can be mentioned like Lindsay on the podcast. Kat, do you want to tell everybody where they can find us?
Yes, you can find me on Instagram at Catastrophe, at CAT_ASTROPHE. For Dining at Disney, you can check out diningatdisney.com and follow us on all our social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. And for all your Disney, Universal, and cruise travel, you can contact Kristen at themeparksandcruises@gmail.com. She'll get you a quote, she'll book you, and she'll send you on the best vacation of your entire life. Aljon, tell us about some podcasts.
Sure thing. Don't forget Kat's podcast, which rocks. And by the way, you don't have to sneak in contraband to listen to it.
No,
you can definitely. Does it now? Okay. A little tip from Kat to you. Be sure you check out Eat the Pictures with Kat. Available everywhere you find podcasts. You can also check out Kristen and myself on the Disney List, where we count down everything Disney from Disney parks, Marvel, and Star Wars. Also, the podcast with myself, Dave Bossert, Skull Rock Podcast. So you can check out films, pop culture, and of course, celebrity interviews. And when I mean celebrity, I mean Disney celebrities like Imagineers and artists and soundtrack people, stuff like that. So yeah, Skull Rock Podcast is the way to go. And then you also have WDW Park Hoppers Podcast with John and Sid for Disney Park News. Also check out some other great content from Disney Parks Podcast with Tony and John. All right, for more Facebook fun, join our friends at the Disney Dorks and, of course, Sorcerer Radio at srsounds.com and the Sorcerer Radio Disney Fun Zone on Facebook. Don't forget to leave us those 5-star reviews for the Dining at Disney podcast and join our families and friends there at our Facebook group for Dining at Disney.
Until next time, I'm Kristen. With me was Kat and producer Aljon. Bon appetit.
Contraband. Information and opinions expressed in this podcast are for entertainment and informational purposes. All other trademarks mentioned are the property of their respective owners.
Eat the Pictures is a bite-sized movie podcast. Every week we look at the ways different movies, from classic horror to rom-com, use food to tell stories on screen. Food unites us all. Let's explore it piece by piece on Eat the Pictures. Stay hungry.
I'm Kristen Hoetzel, vacation planner, world traveler, Disney foodie, and theme park fan.
I'm Aljon Go. I'm the husband who's also Disney, Star Wars, and Marvel Comics fan. And together, we host the Disney List podcast.
Every week, you'll hear us list our favorite things about Disney theme parks, films, shows, travel, Marvel, and Star Wars in a top 10 list, rankings, and more.
That's an impressive list. Subscribe to the Disney List podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or your favorite podcast platform. You can even stream us on Sorcerer Radio at srsounds.com and check out our live shows on Facebook. The Disney List podcast. Visit thedisneylist.com.